this is maybe the mixer. No. Well, yeah, yes, that is what I wanted to do. for latecomers. There's seats back here as well. All right, so feeling good, Isaac? All right, feeling good, Alex? Oh, Alex is busy. Yes, great. All right, we'll start very shortly. Thank you for coming. Yeah. This was the pre-show. Arien? Can someone get Arien? Someone get Arien to change the lights? Shift the lights. Can we have like house lights first? Just so people can move. There's seats. Come on, I need to move. Yes, I'm gonna be that bitchy.
Hello, everybody. Please come on in. As you can see, we are in the round, so feel free to immerse yourself in this sonic arena. Today, we are going to be in the presence of the incredible and talented Calbico with a work called Slavery, working title. Feel free to move your seat if you ever feel so inclined to get closer to the artist. You have many of different options to do that. You will have lots of cookies to eat. If you haven't seen our lovely cookie table, there are vegan cookies over there and all different types of assortment of cookies. None of the cookies have nuts, I believe, so one does. So if hazelnut sugar, so if you have a nut allergy, stay far away. Kyle is an incredible human being and an incredibly talented person. And I'm super excited to have them here because they have been supporting Black aesthetics for a long time. So yeah, let's make some noise for that. We are going to be accompaniment tonight with the lovely Alex and the lovely Isaac over here. So make some noise for them. We had Alex play an incredible drone experimental opening set at 6:30 while folks were getting food, and it was beautiful and courageous and loving. And Isaac and Kyle just serenaded y'all for a little bit with a nice little duo. So sit back and relax. If you need any earplugs at any point, just feel free to walk up to the booth, and we can get you some earplugs. Or we're out of earplugs, so cover your ears if you need to. I tried. And thank you for coming. This is the second to last Black Aesthetics of the year. I know we are crunching this year out. The last one will be Cameron Childs of Philadelphia, and that's going to be really, really great. And yeah, my name is Arien Wilkerson. I'm the co-curator of Black Aesthetics. Malcolmx is the other co-curator over there. Thank you for attending. This is one of our many of, thank you, one of our many of seasons, seasons to go, and we'll be having more seasons to come. I can announce, I guess I can announce it because I can kind of say it, right, Micah? I can say it. We will officially be doing our own Van Leer program here at the Judson Memorial Church. So that is a new thing. All the things. And so that's, yeah. And so that's very exciting. We're going to be giving 4 artists $10,000. So if you know any artists between the ages of 18 and 30, they don't have to be based in New York, but you would have to come out here and we can work with you on that stuff. But the goal is to try to open it up to artists who are in New England, Delaware, Florida, people who are trying to move to New York can take this opportunity to move to New York, and this can be their like entry into New York. All different types of ways that this can happen. But so look out for more information on that. But the most important thing is you are here with the lovely Calbico featuring Alex and Isaac. This is Slavery, working title. Thank you.
Welcome. Which one's the right one? This one's the right one. Okay, cool. Yes, we can go start to the top of show. Thank you. All right. Slavery. Am I right? Are the parts of me I cannot see suffocating the ones close to me? Is my imprint bigger than I think? Are those shadows spilling? Am I seeping out by not letting go? The gaps, the absence, what we were and are now without? What is the way to heal? How can I address feeling? Speaking out loud makes it clear for the second. Hearing it said builds monuments in the moment. I'm in need of words of healing, self-produced and given. Some time for rest and caring. Want to discuss transformation. What has metastasized? What was taken? The guilt I take. What if I love someone and they disappear? They are no longer here. We share no air, though them as an idea persists. Their things exist. What they gave you is still there. That which was not consumed or consumable or life-sustaining. But I think about that too. I see you in small moments. I mourn you presently. Got confused when I was talking about who was on my mind. The two of you have gravity, one away theoretically, one away factually. A planet dies. A planet in the solar system collapses in on itself. The factor of gravity increases exponentially. Where there once was a planet, now sits a black hole. What are my goals this evening? We stepped out with the challenge to talk to strangers, to offer our goods, to expand our network, to have conversations. That is what a cookie is. A chance for a conversation. So I have to say hello. force myself at times to maintain eye contact, be present with who is present, and try to enjoy the discomfort, and also get rid of all these cookies in the bag before leaving for jeans. I'm kind of scared to even walk in on my own. Is it even me that they know? Can you know who is not introduced? Is any point at which I am alone a point at which I feel abandoned? Am I abandoned at this moment on this page when the literal umbilical connection was cut? What was that when I was abandoned? A stranger is near. I should make eye contact. I think about death often. Am afflicted by loss or even the prospect of losing. Maybe even losing myself in this moment, or losing my relationship with the present and only being present with the past, lost in the past lost, now present, all things returning to a previous morning, grief never having a space of relief, the afterlife of love, the afterlife of living, of loving, of living with love, now not present. The space after, the space before, remembering before the present shifts to a memory, contending with the past, with my past, with our past. Shifting subjectivity and shifting labels. We were together once, we were never together. We could never form a state of connected past feeling. Circumstances are destructive. My ego is a circumstance. Your feelings are a circumstance. Power is a circumstance. A relationship is a concept of a thing, an object not quite yet formed. The invisible hand of attraction, retraction and association. Hello, 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 hello. Wandering through, got here on time, talking across time zones, body still jet lagged, behind somehow. Always trying to catch up to what I feel, always trying to find the ways to express, to say what is there, or what is pressing out, wanting to come out, a list of topics, unexpressed lectures, leaning, idealistic, appearing, apathetic, listening, vintage, multitasking, multiple points of view, trying to know every angle, assuming views from all positions, putting on paper the moments, in the body confidently, nails growing, the border of the paint shifting, suddenly not covered, listening to myself, listening to what alone can sound like, preparing a self to be together with others in sentiment, with others in reality. Ruthless memorializing, granule inspection, 5 black cops facing repercussions, percussive actions. Percussive actions. Brutal sentimentalizing, not wanting to see the video, a familiar yearning for mercy. They not strong, but enough will to violate. Cameras don't misremember. Hearing his mother, seeing his body, stimulus justice in Roach Street performances. Prepared for the aftermath, yet unable to fathom a prevention. Too much power, a Rodney King reflection. Kidney failure, heart stop. The name escapes me as I hide from details, always also so present. Last words. Mama! 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 Act 2. Notes to the next. Sentiment, feeling, past this moment towards a future. Unknown to the future, to know a future, to feel the ground and know the dirt. Composed of rotting, composting living, living left over. The leftovers, post-rapture, awaiting climax, soon to be relieved. Returning to chapter 11 of W.E.B. Du Bois' Souls of Black Folks. Quote, he died at eventide, when the sun lay like a brooding sorrow above the western hills, veiling its face when the wind spoke not, and the trees, the great green trees he loved, stood motionless. I saw his breath beat quicker and quicker, pause, and then his little soul leapt like a star that travels in the night. And he left a world of darkness in its train. The day changed not the same. Tall trees peeped in at the windows. The same green grass glinted in the setting sun only. In the chamber of death writhed the world's most piteous thing, a childless mother. I shirk not, I long for work, I pant for a life full of striving. I am no coward to shrink before the rugged rush of the storm, no even quail before the awful shadow of the veil. But hearken, O death, is not this my life hard enough? It's not that dull land that stretches its steering web about me cold enough. It's not all the world beyond these four little walls pitiless enough. But thou must needs enter here, thou, O death, about my head. The thundering storm beat like a heartless voice in the crazy forest post with the curses of the weak. But what cared I? Within my home, beside my wife and baby boy, was thou so jealous of one little coin of happiness that thou must needs enter here? Thou, O death? A perfect life was his. All joy and love with tears to make it brighter, sweet as a summer's day beside the Housatonic. The world loved him, the women kissed his curls, the men looked gravely into his wonderful eyes, and the children hovered and fluttered about him. I can see him now, changing like the sky from sparkling laughter to darkening frowns, and then to wondering thoughtlessness as he watched the world he knew no color line. Poor dear, in the veil, though it shadowed him, had not yet darkened his son. He loved the white matron, he loved his black nurse, and in his little world walked souls alone, uncolored and unclothed. Yeah, all men are larger and purer by the infinite breath of that one little life. Oh, she who in simple clearness of vision sees beyond the stars, said when he had flown, he will be happy there, he ever loved beautiful things. And I, far more ignorant and blind by the web of mine own weaving, sit alone, winding words and muttering. And still he be, and he be there, and there'll be a there. Let him be happy, O fate. Blithe was the morning of his burial, with bird and song and sweet-smelling flowers. The trees whispered to the grass, but the children sat with hushed faces. And yet it seemed a ghostly, unreal day, the wraith of life. We seemed to rumble down an unknown street behind a little white bundle of posies with the shadow of a song in our ears. The busy city dinned about us. They did not say much. Those pale-faced hurrying men and women, they did not say much. They only glanced and said, "Nigger!" Unquote.
and still he be, and he be there, and there be a there. Let him be happy, oh fate, unquote. And still she be, and she be there. Let her be happy, oh fate, unquote, quote. And still there be, and they be there. Let them be happy, oh fate. The water I waded, that trouble in the water. Flint, Michigan, architectural racism, the architecture of racism, the architecture of race. Father and son, Uncle Sam, Capital Association, no food stamps, no bill loan. Pell Grant recipient, my student loan ain't never getting paid. Still looking for freedom, granted by my education, granted by Abraham, granted by Abraham Lincoln, granted by doctrine, granted in the 14th Amendment. I once was called a sloop. I still am a sloop. I know what I shouldn't. I wail with need of freedom. I refrain with need of power. Power.
wanting to read those last set words to my therapist, he wanted to talk about my want to read those words, an attempt to not feel presently, attempt to bring forth the previous moment of feeling, to fill the present, in contrast to speaking about what I am trying not to speak about. My want to read those words, an attempt to not feel presently, attempt to bring forth a previous moment of feeling, to fill the present, in contrast to speaking about what I am trying not to speak about, or speak about present feelings, like my anxiety about choosing a shirt to come sit across from him. His discomfort was somehow being imagined as an act in conflict, as critic or editor. We keep trying to conceptualize the nature of our relationship. Who is he to us? I've come to the metaphor of the table read. Today he asked about the logistics of this table read. We described a double-wide table, 2 to 3 lengths long, with no possibility of any one person able to sit at the head of the table. He points out the feeling and discomfort he feels sometimes with feeling as if he is witnessing a performance. He posits the possibility or question of what would it mean for us to be sitting next to each other watching in on the performance together, that it brings forth the term for him that is perhaps relevant for us, witnessing. After the session, we find out it's a term coined by Bracha L. Ettinger. The leading search result is a blog post on the term which says, quote, "The matrixual gaze, which seeks to unknow the self in order to reemerge with, offers a transformative process, whilst the phallic gaze seeks to know via disconnection and difference, limiting our capacity for transformation." Ettinger describes the matrixual gaze as one of witnessing whilst resonating, where neither selves are viewed or viewer, neither subject nor object, but both instead co-emerging within a shared space-time. Blah, blah, blah. Before knowing the meaning of this term and maybe trying to redeem ourselves in our performance for our therapist, for you listening right now, we posit being at the table read as a form of intimacy. We did not say then, but can potentially agree now, it is also a space for imagination. What we did say, the reason maybe we wanted to read that passage to you, even as we never did, was to say we want that longing for our Father to curse the heavens in our absence. He interrupts and says,
"But he does not know yet the lines."
yeah, he is not following the script.
He's not playing the role you imagine.
No. Are freedom and control on the same spectrum? Can I have both? Or does one negate the other? Somebody definitely shit in the subway car we were all just walked into. Wanting to be pulled horizontally, I bread for my thighs. Let my thighs be the bread, you rest between my labor, not wanting to pull the wagon. Surely I am derived from the field. I still now a field nigga. After emancipation, sharecropper lineage, 26% Nigerian, 10% Mali, 10% a Western Bantu person, 9% Ivory Coast Ghana, 7% Benin Togo, 7% Central West Africa, 6% Cameroon, 5% Devon and Somerset, 5% Donegal, Ireland, 4% Yorubaland, 3% Munster, Ireland, 2% Northeast Scotland, 2% a Southern Bantu person, 1% an Eastern Bantu person, 1% Hebrides and Western Highlands, Scotland, 1% Senegal, 1% Swedish, but needing to understand verticality.
honestly, it wasn't like I got here on my own. All fall down and groans and wild things in this world. But the world wide really was true so. Just call it Silber from the city, but it was never mine. I was never going to the rocks down. I was never cross. Yes, I now came here. Anti-truth actually called progress. Moving forward always with previous form, made exoskeleton, split open and stepped out of, discarded, potentially attached to the skin we were previously and still now in, caught coughing and trying not to spill or truth seep out the sides, dribble unconscious like because the dream is overwhelming in that ongoing reverberatory state. Whistling in my sleep, keeping a Mona smile over the small gap in my front tooth. The common equation in no agency and evaluation. Indoctrinated in the long game of disappointment and spiceless toppings. Said wrong and delivered wrong, and not my doing, but my expectation. That in itself accounted a structural rallying lie to forego the faking and imaginary required. So we jumped, and was pushed, always be in the state of falling, be in the state of no ground. Soft smoke grits hot butter on a ceramic mat. It was and ought to be found inaugural, a movement that keeps making, even in absence, in search of that original sin, that spark that set the house ablaze. A part of the fire, and even more intangible, a past moment of that fire's heat, or maybe more meaningful is the material, what was caught in the blaze of the house, in the house, now of the blaze, that stuff that makes fires and stars, fuel fodder intended, categorical incorporeal realizations tried tangibly, outside the self, what's called move to or fuck the speed, now unintelligible, more better to state it, now lack of translation, or sound that, like a word meant for understanding, loud assertion, pregnant physical, without calm comportment when delivered, ecstatic from limits, like, look like the storm could come and go and park where you stand. They say, never seen a tornado with toe, nor no redwood with feet. Over the time of old and the length of time standing, much more in the mind than the body, existed many times more in the mind than the body, seeking simultaneity through submission to knowledge unknown and outspoken, close things closer and communal.
4. How are you doing? We have not talked for a long time and nothing has been resolved. I have overanalyzed the situation at this point solely from my perspective, I do realize, and I wondered if terror and trauma
Y'all
are
click-clacking.
empaths. My feelings then on the corner of whatever block I was planted crying still now remain. I ain't come here thinking I was already going to be, but after I arrived, I was home.
Easy, step high with
Step
the
taken, moving with the high bar, running the relay, passing off.
change space made, taking
Next stage,
a tape among roots. Earth seed aim to take root among the stars. When we get to the heavens, may it be by how we shape God.
One planet to another introspective. Earth seed. aim to
Lusciously
take
what sounds look when it
When we get to
moving,
the
cause
heavens, may it be
breath
by how we
is
shaped God.
faithfully hope.
Moving faithfully. 'cause
Great
breath
great
is
grandma was a washerwoman.
of being in suspension.
Let's talk about the hung, many a linen from a line for a livelihood.
Hung many a linen from a line for a livelihood to
Her
sustain life. In addition to
was
longing,
used-
her tub will double as a boiler for
Intimate,
chillings on some
cooked
Sundays.
chitterling.
Serving sold for a few cents to
That multiplicity
entanglement
informs my practice.
in that tub.
To make clean or return something to a state
Guides us
a
in our practice. Her work makes
of being
present
I do not know. They say forged in the coals by the dwars, blessed by the elves, heard the wolves howl.
Walking is an intimacy whose labor often disappears or is hushed somewhere onto someone. That disappeared labor of the washerwoman resonates in the studio.
Defiant, Oxford English Dictionary, he is
Something to
defiant.
the state.
In the face of
status of
critics,
being humane,
intransigent,
never yourself
resistant,
first.
obstinate, uncooperative, not compliant,
It needs to be made clear, brought to a state of being it is not.
obstreperous.
Forged in
The boy
by
is
the dwarves,
obstreperous.
blessed by the elves, heard the wolves bowed in response to the cry, howled to the moon,
Boiling
first
for a
the
fight.
laughter,
Dust to
how
dust to
come
dirt.
man and beast, the beast that is man. May all those that gather arms against
Cause
you fail to lay aside
trauma which
anger.
caused you to be you.
4/17/2025, 7:26. Defiant.
Natural
Oxford
Southern New York natives slurred
He
in
is
our entry
defiant
point
in the
into
face
this
of
discussion.
critics. Intransigent, resistant, obstinate, uncooperative, non-compliant, recalcitrant,
Experiencing
confrontational, challenging,
being black in
aggressive,
America.
belligerent, pugnacious, bellicose, combative, ready for a fight, antagonistic, hostile, obstreperous.
Of the purpose, a spectrum, these sensual differences communicating between,
Lazy and difficult to control.
coming in at the wrong time.
It's common and obstreperous. Intrusive.
The things we don't talk about, I think about often.
Quarrelsome,
Oftentimes.
Contagious. Disobedient.
I'm on the precipice of bringing it
subversive,
back up, and I'm
rebellious,
shocked by
mutinous,
that
just want to stop
exaltation of an exhale. Out.
noisy and difficult to control. The boy is cocky and obstreperous. The boy is
Put pressure
cocky
on
and
my chest.
obstreperous. Obstreperous. Spoiling for a fight.
We can keep moving forward. I can walk on my broke foot.
Dust to dirt. Gathered in the places where it once stood.
That one was a big girl.
Trauma scarred on the land. Which is why I'm always tripping.
The things we don't talk about, I think about often.
I smoke what I permeate. Pick up what I put down.
The value, that was me, of the feeling.
Appreciate
Thank you so much for doing this.
constellations and speaking like the speak.
Laid over top of all the other moments undiscovered.
Natural southern dip.
You have no lines.
This discussion
Episode.
begins with our experience.
I that my butt, huh, how? Charms waiting, I the only fool, only need.
With your exhalative exhale, that puff and puff that puts pressure on my chest, spiraling.
Generational curses are now covered.
Inside,
we are the oldest child. We are the middle child.
It's okay.
We are the only child with 5 siblings.
I should have brought up. I should have said. I should have communicated. I should have had a space that's important for me.
I meet a guy at an opening. Something was rough.
I'm still trying. Have
You wanna
charms
jump?
waiting, full moons like to
You wanna
charge. By my
You wanna jump?
calculations, 76 seconds.
What the fuck is art therapy?
46 and a half years from now, I will be here.
Keep turning then. I'll keep jumping. Let's do it. All right, the conversation
oldest
continued.
child.
We initially bonded over how many white people were at this party.
The intention of a backseat passenger, not really living one place too long.
I was his first
Reflect passenger
intimate
baggage.
relation.
Dropped off places
He
all
was my first
raised carrying
archetype
things
of a red
around,
flag.
which feels like a tradition. August 17th, a long time.
And came out.
I meet a guy at the summer was rough. I inspired that July when I dropped my hand.
Okay. First, he
An emotionally toxic relationship, but not
was my
emotionally
first
toxic practice.
archetype of a red flag.
So I kept a man for every season, and now it was fall.
All right, you click
We
clacking.
talked. And he
What's
has
going on? I
cute
see your
smile.
you click clacking.
Red as innocent.
You got
was
this.
white,
Thank you.
Still is. He has
One,
very.
two, one,
He was
two.
very white, in fact. Rutgers grad, heading to Chicago for an art therapy.
He was fresh back from
myself,
Namibia. Had to look up.
What the fuck is art therapy? Fresh
name,
back from
the
Namibia,
place
I had to
of
Google
that
the
African
location of that
country.
African country.
You know, he was on his
Did
white
his
savior shit.
White savior thing. We bonded initially on our mutual discomfort of being around so many
Who?
white people at this
He the ordering. Oh my God, we got this girl. Oh.
Conversation started
Stay
there,
here with
continued
me.
all the way to New Jersey, where he
Some
so happened to
disrupted
also
bad or circuits, ring metal circuit leader,
I was
circuit
not sure
blown
if
for
he was
his
getting
mentality
that.
coded break, cast, slated, fractured in the way that these cast.
Never after he came to visit one night when I was going through entertaining as I do, and because he came out as a blank slate,
The promise,
I was his first.
prospect, everyone, something, uncovered, exalted, 3 days, petty throat curve.
He was my first.
That one scene from
Archetype
American history at
red flag.
Curve stuff. Thank you so much.
have something there, you know, there's always a longing for something not present or something you wish to be different. Someone to be there to turn the ropes. And I feel proud of myself, you know, even putting this in performance because there's the risk of no one in the audience knowing how to turn double dutch. And I'm very thankful for two young ladies that helped, or folks, that helped that last step. Appreciate it. I don't think y'all are healing or is it child? How do you say that? Y'all are healing the inner child at the moment. And I was like, yeah, because I mean, otherwise I would be stuck reading that dumb poem about that white boy I accidentally fell in love with. And, you know, I mean, I did love him. But he doesn't need to be on the stage. Get my shit together. I'm supposed to change my shirt. I haven't really done those a little bit. It was hard to rehearse because no one in the band knew how to turn. So thank you. All right, here we are. Oh, so let's change the shirt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Act 5. At the helm of circumstance and circumstance-driven decisions, our mother is a survivor with high living standards. Was always told after the fact that we were in the hood. But the hood was really always elsewhere. Our concerns often fell to the literal spaces we were in. Oh, right, I'm supposed to be playing a song. That's why you're looking at me like that. Like, am I doing something wrong? I mean, like, let's workshop this, let's worship this, let's work through this feeling, and I could not have scripted it, but could see how absence may have prompted it. Is this a prayer? Is that a pattern? When they were saying the things my heart needed to hear, I collapsed there like, how did you know? But could see how absence may have prompted it. Is this a prayer? Is this a pattern? When they were saying the things my heart needed to hear, I collapsed there. Who is this a workshop for? Okay, complicated, yes, escapist maybe, but an escape to the ground. Oh, what just happened? Oh. I comfort to you, I comfort you, I take you, I run from you,
I feel you. I'm shaken by you. I small from you. I big with you. I erect with you. I break down with you. I take you. I lose you. I loose you. I never had you. I illusory you. I retreat from you. I hurt you. I hurt you. I injurious you. I confuse you. I listen to you. I try you. I try to hear you. I fail you. I fall you. I trip you. I plus you. I underscore you. I owe you. I blow you. I under you. I remember you. I subtract you. I add you. I need you. I between you. I selfish. You are. I not amount for you. I sing to you. I write words to you. I return you. I return you. I release you. I confuse you. I will you. I inform you. I kiss you. I random you. I want you. I encircle you. I bet you. I lost you. I debt you. I regret you. I loved you. Retired rabbit chased down a white man to the Nostrand stop. He beat us to the station, we beat him to the train. Scurrying behind him, forgetting where we're going momentarily. Turns out, hair flipping soap slide was the trajectory lesbian sex montage, involving rope and posing, moving like being captured from every angle. Paparazzi gate, everything walls apart, finds form elsewhere. Elsewhere is code for away from, leaving soon, becoming soon, indirect responses dampening the longing. What will be in contrast to what we wanted to will, but will cannot succumb. Self-belief, self-sabotage. Was it me or we or us together? Red flags only visible in the rear view mirror. I'm reflecting, making vows to not go back, bowing, bending, remembering, maybe taking to task the peculiarity of the events of love, the events of the loss, the events of the longing, heading out, moving forward on the train that is in front, miss the express, the next express stuck behind the train I'm in, wanting to get there faster, past, but on schedule according to projections. About the mundane often. We think about the mundane, ordering of space as our first practice of image making. The direction of the living room coffee table was very important to us, and also a tension between me and my mother. Maybe even now a tension in our aesthetic practice between aesthetic vision and functional aesthetics, the lived experience of an action. revelation, kneel down on the bathroom floor. What do we do it for? What becomes the reason? What is reason? We were often in someone's business called Too Grown Often, but in that business we learn things, especially in the kitchen, like Grandma Audrey's yeast rolls and Grandma's fried chicken and Grandma Lena's love of cookies and Grandpa's rum raisin cake and how to hem a pan, a curtain, cater an event, church politics in the church kitchen and behind the scenes of so many things. Q, You Don't Know My Name, interlude by Alicia Keys. He looked like he smelled good. I'm not close enough to sniff, but I would cuddle. Wonder if he speaks, that sense would increase. That feeling that says, let's get into one another. I'm a place that you can hold and hope the same of you, at least in this dream of a moment during this moment of passage, and hoping you don't go off too soon, like looking at you, I'm writing this now, looking at you. Want versus get. I know you. When I say you're mine, are you down to go see where this road might take us? He told me of myself, and he sees it, or as he sees it, there is no such thing as toxic optimism. That I am a spring of love, and I should know if anything, if ever anything changes, my presence is a gift, was and will always be something to cherish. And I have nothing to say to such a radical view of myself. I don't know myself as being a mistake, a problem, misunderstood. What do you mean you're grateful for my presence? What do you mean to not make myself small in this moment, that my words have values, that my faith has value? I believe in love. Love is my religion. The position feels heretical. I believe in love. Love is my religion. I don't like everyone I love. Everyone I love does not need to be in my life. That love is selfish. That love is mine. That maybe when parented by narcissists, trying to positively shift self-interest is the best you can do. What I inherited and what I practice, and trying to instill distance while being ever more present with my feelings. To say what I want is a war. The barrier of self-doubt I've tried to unfriend again and again. Love reigns. Better than love, we made delicious. He me had me he had me tongue-tied. I can hear his rhythm in my thoughts. Why don't we do it, baby? Not gonna lie, I be in it. wanting to grow, a lingering wound I keep, hoping it will seed and become a thing worth the time and pain. Again and again, my expectations are not met. I'm hoping you cause less regret. In the future, I keep giving you time with no shred of evidence. It will be better this time. Reenacting maternal mistakes. Was I born to be a tool? Was I born to be used up and discarded? I stay a broken hearted. Saturday, April 12th, 2025. You look like someone that would call the police. Initially, I thought you were hot because you were tall. Could still be. Convinced. Speak. 22, 28. Am I the hoe who cannot become a housewife? My friend says, we contain multiplicities. The bathroom line is longer than coat check. They are selling vapes in line for the bathroom. Apparently white women are susceptible. Coat check is $6 USD. They look like they steal. Joni Mitchell sings. Just before love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star, and I said, constantly in the darkness, who is there? If you need me, I'll be at the bar. Love is my religion, I believe in love. Love is my religion, I believe in love. Love is my religion, I believe in love. Love is my religion, I believe in love.
Well, there, what, do I, yes, wait, cookies first. Act 7. Well, folks, we're at the end now. I'm waiting for my soft accompaniment. I just want to say thank you for everyone coming out here tonight. Actually looking out at y'all, so I've just been in the language. Well, thank y'all for coming through. So this section of the form or the set, I guess is in relationship. Last thing my therapist said. This was the poem I was supposed to read, but I've been trying to shift to speak presently. And I really wanted to do some type of communion, but also be present with my reality. My therapist earlier this year told me that as I keep giving away cookies for free, that I am selling them for the price of $0, and that with this thought of, oh, I should be selling cookies, I'm starting this cookie business, Kyle Cook Cookies, I should probably, start actually selling cookies. Oh my God, soft accompaniment. So with that thought, because I think I'm always confronted with the thought of my labor being cost prohibitive. I mean, although yes, you should buy my art, but cookies, we can negotiate. Yes, I like that one though, that was a good one. So I will have y'all be coming up to, I guess maybe I should tell you what cookies are here. So like at the table were the vegan chocolate chip cookies and the chocolate covered strawberries and some sugar cookies and some hazelnut sugar cookies. But what I'm also faced with, the problem is I'm leaving for Vietnam on Friday. So I can't take any of these cookies with me. So I would also like for all these cookies to be gone. But I also, I struggle, and we're working on this. Year 3 in therapy is how to talk about money. We haven't gotten there yet. We're just finishing up our second year. But let me just cut the language. Let's get less artistic. Oh, I thought it would work from here. Don't you hate when the remote doesn't, there we go, let's go back. So, what I guess I'm asking for you now is to come up, get some cookies. I'm going to describe what cookies there are. And an offering I'm asking for is either a following on Instagram, some money, or some other type of exchange. I do take sexual favors. So we have, and also, thank you, Alex and Isaac. Each cookie has a piece of the language from this evening. We have here some chocolate chip cookie with Vietnamese coffee. And then this one is Cookie Monster, which is like a Nilla wafer base with, it's a s'mores cookie without the marshmallow, so like graham crackers in the cookie dough, chocolate chips. And then on top is like mini chocolate chip cookies, so that's Cookie Monster. Then we have Oreo s'mores and regular s'mores cookies. And then, what is this? We're getting there. Double chocolate chip. Then we have M&M chocolate chip. Then we have chocolate chip caramel, brownie bites with chocolate sprinkles. This is Oreo caramel, funfetti. This is the snickerdoodle, Cracked Barney snickerdoodle, which is a variation of a snickerdoodle. So in addition to cinnamon and nutmeg, it also has black pepper, turmeric, and black salt. And then we have white chocolate chip cookies. I hate white chocolate, but I'm trying to be inclusive. Then we have, I've been like I already have a cookie that's called triple chocolate, but this is also a triple chocolate cookie, so I called it like Chocolate Monster, which I mean also sounds like a racial slur in some ways, but that is to say, it has coconut milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and semi-sweet chocolate. And then we have, oh, I didn't even put that on there. We have a coconut lime cookie, which is also artist collab. Normally it's covered in gold dust, and it's called Reincarnation. in relationship to this Vietnamese artist. And then this is strawberry matcha, and then we have our standard snickerdoodle over here. And then in the back, we have a bunch of edibles. They're all sugar cookies, they're all hold on, let me check. I'm very exact with the numbers. Between 1.19 and 1.5 milligrams per cookie. So, you know, if you don't do weed, let's say there's like 2 cookies may equal equivalent to a J, 2 to 3 cookies, depending on your tolerance. I've been making snickerdoodles all of this time, those are fresh. And then we have, gluten-free corn cookies here. And then the next row over is, I got this. Golden milk tea. It's a golden milk tea cookie with peanut powder. So it has like a real variety of like turmeric and whatever else is in golden milk tea. And then the peanut powder. The peanut powder kind of makes like for a lighter type of peanut butter cookie without like the peanut butter. And then, this is like, you know, don't sleep on a vegan cookie. But that peanut one is vegan. This one is, I'm real proud of this one. This one is, I developed it with some new friends. It is a sweet potato cornbread heart cookie. So at the center is sweet potato cornbread. And then on the outside is this is a vegan cookie. And then there's a brown cookie base with candied ginger and dried cranberries. This one is like, it was supposed to be my fall launch cookies, but we couldn't get our shit together to like get pre-orders in, so here we are. And then this one, I wish you would take it because it goes against my religion, but I'm trying to be inclusive. It is a gluten-free and vegan cookie, pineapple, so it's like both pineapple and apple. It's like a crushed pineapple base. It's just like a lot of fruit, and it's interesting. You know, if that is what you need in your life, it is here for you. Please take all of them, because these are definitely not coming home with me. Okay, but that is to say, if you're already following us, I feel like you should have first dibs. You just come around. If you're not following us, follow us, and yeah. But either way, I'm dead ass. Like, come take all these cookies. We're gonna be doing shots of milk in the back. Thank you so much. Yeah, and yes, thank you. Oh, do y'all want to come bow? Let's bow. Let's do the bow. And y'all can be first dibs on cookies, Isaac and Alex.
Everyone make some noise. Incredible. More. Clap. Better, louder. Wow, that's beautiful. Come up here, yes. Alex, Isaac, come on up. Keep clapping. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, yes, bow. Y'all, these cookies look beautiful, so come on up and like at least take a look at them. If you're not gonna take some, at least stare at them. They're gorgeous. Please come up here and take a look at these cookies, y'all. Kyle worked so hard on these cookies. Take lots of them, but please, they're beautiful. Okay, thank y'all so much for coming. We will see you for the last Black Aesthetics of the year next Wednesday, December 17th. And then Happy New Year. I'll see you soon. Thank you for coming to Black Aesthetics. Okay, that's what's up.
Well, what about you? Like, where's your base? Because
I'm based in Philly. Yeah, I'm based in Philly. I live in Philly. I live in Philly. Yeah.
on
The back
God.
end is in Philadelphia, but
Okay.
but I get to the back end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. But I'm originally from Connecticut, so
Okay.
I'm like
Word. Okay.
yeah.
But everything's like relatively close for you. You drive between all cities.
I am not getting my own notes ever.
Especially not in Philly.
Yeah, especially nowhere near. But I'm also like, why would I entrust my life to somebody else who can drive? That's also just as psychotic.
And the impact isn't too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I'm just like driving as a whole
Just not.
rationale of life. I'm like,
Car
no,
payment, insurance,
you
police.
you can die. It's
like
dangerous.
so
Yeah, walking is.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so I'm based in, but I'm
How'd you get started? Like,
well, I mean, I've been in the business for a long time. I was invited by my Malcolmx So that's been fun.
It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
Definitely
thank
wanted
you.
to stop
Yeah.
by.
Yes, stop by more. Please.
Definitely trying to slide to Summit.
Please.
I was just out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, please.
I have a soft spot for Philly. I glued
I
in
love
like
it.
a lot.
Yeah, I love it. I'm always thinking about it. Yeah. Check out the cookies.
Nice catching up with you.
That's because of you. Oh yeah, you got a nice pack. There you go. Yeah. How are you? Yeah, it's, we all just need vacation. I was saying, I'm fine. I just really need this 3 weeks out of my life. You know what I mean? Like, for me, to like shuffle. It's giving more like, it's giving like this. You know what I mean? Like that's what the feeling is. You know? Yeah, I know. But like that's what I'm trying to make that. I'm trying to make that. Like, you know, like when you're packing. Yeah. It's like shuffling. Yeah. Put it down. Let me just.
Yeah, but for me, not.
Really?
I feel that.
Yeah.
But like,
For me, that's because I'm trying to close it out so I can
Yeah.
actually like sleep for a week.
yeah,
The next
I
week's
feel
like
that for you. Yeah,
become a full-time person. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. That's my thing. I genuinely never requested that. But,
No, you need it.
I actually need
Yeah.
that, and then I'm
For your
ready.
body.
Then I'm
Yeah.
ready. They're like, but y'all were the ones that have been going, you know.
Yeah, the freelance is like,
Yeah, the gigging is.
it's wild. I'm like, I have to
literally
tell
said that
myself to
outside.
stop.
Yeah, I was like, y'all, I was saying that to Debo, and I was like, yeah, the girls are gigging.
Hard.
And that is very intense.
Yeah.
Because that sometimes not good. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was like, I took so long to get back to you. And I was like, yeah, you know.
It's okay.
But I knew you were like, but I knew you knew I was like
Yeah.
in the
this,
ether.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm super.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, how's Boo Boo?
It's good. Yeah, he's good. He has the Joe Mitchell residency coming up. It's in New Orleans. Yeah, from February to April. He'll be gone. I mean May. Yeah, full chef. Yeah. So like, yeah, he's really excited. It's good. It gives me time. He's also been like, he's a freelance art handler, so he's been traveling. Like he just came back from art basel. And yeah, so he's doing a lot of
That's good. Y'all have a lot of space.
yeah.
You're not on top of each other.
Yeah. And our apartment is like big enough like for us to have space as well. Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past us Libras.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's work on.
No, need space. Having space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In the home, like I live with my boyfriend and like yeah, we have 4 bedrooms for that reason.
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah.
And they're not on top of each other, which is like nice.
Yeah.
I have 4 bedrooms. Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah.
I need this motherfucker out.
Yeah.
I walked into him last night fucking this girl.
after she just sees her.
That's cool
like
though.
doing the host
That's still
for
cool.
performance
She
versus
hosted.
visual artists.
That's great for her. That's actually wow. It's probably funny when like a whole performance in its own.
Oh, it was a field down
We need yeah. We need that. We need that. I love her. But at the same time, I know her respect her.
Yeah, like I
You don't know her as
also
a
like the regular. I'm like I see you like without your wig or your other wig, and then I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm like don't come at me with all this. Act like you don't know who I am.
Yeah, I'm like,
You turn into a whole different person.
yeah.
Yeah.
When me, I just saw her white boy, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, so where's Jacob?
Yeah.
I'm like, so where's Jake's white ass? And she'd be like, Ariel, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's Jake's white Jewish ginger ass? And she'd be like, and then she got it's always those girls.
Boyfriend.
Yeah. But for like 10 years
That
together.
always be-
We were for like
yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like more like
Like you been going there.
yeah. It's even more like, whoa. Yeah. I love that we both had that. Right the year out.
But everything is also like, yeah, it is booked already.
Yeah.
I can say no to things
Yeah,
and like,
don't
yeah.
overpunch yourself. Take it from me who likes to edit, you know. It's on that diagonal. It's great to be exclusive. Yeah. Mic is on. It's great to be exclusive.
Yeah.
It's great to be exclusive.
Yeah, I think next year is that.
It's great to be
It's
exclusive.
like
You already built the inclusiveness in your choreographic style, and like people work with you. You have worked with a lot of different artists, so they know you're an inclusive artist. You know how to work with many different types of people, body types, languages, organizations. So now you can I was like, oh, why did you go to the Bronx? I really like it.
You gotta get them Infinity Stones. I mean, you're a black woman.
yeah.
I think you're going for a ride.
Full ride and
Absolutely.
paying for my ride.
I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do orientation.
Listen.
Then I'll be like
Merry
teaching.
Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, wherever. I won't be there.
No, I'm gonna. Oh. Hello. If y'all would like to, as you leave, if you would like to help us put away your chairs, you could just grab your chair and put it over there. That's all. That's all. Love y'all. I love them. I have so much posting that I have to do that I'm going to do over winter break. Winter break is going to be my, like, I'm going to post a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? I can't wait. I'll be sitting in my house, like, drinking hot cocoa. It's like posting shit on Instagram. You know what I mean?
I need to actually
Yeah,
look
like
at
sit
them
down and like post from like October to now.
I know.
You know? I have a lot of like shit to post too. Yeah, so I'm excited. I have more racks over here as well. I have more. I have racks over here, Rack City, Rack City, 10, 20s, and 50s.